to the vlog. Happy Monday. Might be wondering, why am I doing the intro indoors when you saw that I went outside? And normally when I go outside, I like to do my intros out in the car. It is because this lovely Kindle camera that I use to vlog on died while I was outside. Well, it didn't die. It does this thing every once in a while where it will shut off completely without warning, and it won't come back on until I have gotten back in the house and I plug it up into the outlet, and then it turns back on just fine. So that's what it did today. So the last shot you saw, I can speak, was arriving at Giant, and as you might guess, I'm exhausted. I'm very tired, and oh boy, yeah, I'm very tired. I don't have much to say because I'm very tired, and yeah, spent more than I wanted to. As always, I got enough, I think, for this week and part of next week, which is sad because after that, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. But, you know, this is the result of them cutting things and not thinking about the people they affect when they cut things. Anyway, I got stuff done over the weekend. I think I'll update more later when my brain fixes itself. The heat, it melts it. It has not completely recovered. I need to drink more water. I'll be back. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Whew. Sorry, I'm getting my bed workstation set up. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I got me some iced coffee because I just didn't feel like waiting for it to the brewed coffee, and I'm too tired. And I have my water, and I'm now changed into my pajamas. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday. That is the plan anyway. I'm very tired. But we're going to see what I can get done. I'm setting up now. So hopefully I can get some outlining done and edit a chapter. Maybe both. One or the other. I have no idea. I think I'm going to start using the Forest app again to track my stuff. Now that I have a phone that actually can hold the Forest app, because before I stopped using it because my phone just couldn't, it didn't have the storage space and I had to delete something. It had to go. There's no way I'm deleting Candy Crush, not when I'm at level 9,007. By the way, I'm very, very upset because I've always been able to transfer my Candy Crush information over from phone to phone without losing anything. I lost all my boosters, but I didn't lose my levels, so I'm still at level 9,007. But I opened it up the other day and I was like, where's my boosters? They're all gone. Oh my god, I had so many boosters. Maybe not even want to play. I closed it immediately. It's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I should go. Bye. Okay. So I gave up on the notion of actually doing any more work or trying to do any more work. My head is just not prepared for editing anything. So I knew that wasn't gonna happen. And I did actually get a little bit of writing done in my outline. I did 611 words, although I swear it felt like I wrote more than that, but the word count is what it is. 611 words was all that I wrote. I didn't even get my 1,000 for my grace days. And I know I could have probably tried to write some more, but then I needed to go eat dinner and I was hungry. And by the time I got back, it was almost midnight. And, you know, my head is just not in it. And I really just want to relax for a little bit before I try to get a jump start on my day and write a little bit in the 2 a.m. hour, 2:30, 3 o'clock hour, one of them. Anyway, because I am going to attempt, although I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably not going to try to edit anything until after I sleep. So, I didn't get a chapter edited today, which I'm sad about. But it's okay, because I have 4 chapters left in this book. So I can edit 2 tomorrow and 2 on Wednesday and be good. And then I'm going to do a read aloud and read back through it. I'm so tired. Sorry. I left all my heating apparatuses, which I don't have many, but I have the heated wrist brace, the heated knee brace, and just my regular heating pad, and I can use all 3 of them right about now. It's fine. I'm just gonna play a couple games. I might read a little bit actually, because I haven't done any reading today, and that's one of the things I'm supposed to be doing. I'm actually about to download, I think I'm about to download, my daughter has this app on her phone, and it's an RPG app that helps with habit tracking. It's basically a digital habit. Well, it's not a habit tracker. That's not what it is. It's, you can put your daily to-dos and things like that. And I know, why do I need anything like that when I write everything down, right? Again, this is me saying that I need to prep myself for the days where my wrists hurt too bad and I can't write everything down. At some point, I am going to have to learn how to be more digital, as much as I hate it, because I'm not doing myself any favors right now because I'm holding you and my wrist hurts. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, my wrists aren't getting any better, so I'm gonna have to figure out ways to track things. And I know I don't have to do it now, but might as well get in the habit of doing it now, right? Habits. But it's like an RPG. It's called, ooh, you can see that, Habitica. Gamify your task. And you get a little character or whatever, and you get to upgrade your character the more tasks you complete and successfully do and check off. And then I want to also download the Finch self-care pet app to make sure I'm adequately getting self-care. Okay, hold on, my arm is starting to really hurt. Arm or wrist. Whew. Okay, switching. But I'm just trying to do things. And I think I'm gonna start using my Forest app again. I don't know if I said that earlier. I think I did, but I don't know. Because I can actually have it on my phone now. Because this phone has 64 gigabytes, which is really odd for a prepaid phone to have for the price it was. Like, I'd expect this if it was like $100 something or whatever, but it definitely was not that, because I wouldn't have been able to get it. But yeah, this phone has a lot of storage. Not that I want to maximize said storage, because I definitely don't want to use any more than I need to. Candy Crush actually takes quite a lot of storage. But anyway, I'm rambling now, which is not what I should be doing. Well, where is the thing? I don't know. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's something that comes with the phone. Ooh, what are you? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm discovering new things. I'll be back later. I don't know how much later. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Okay. I have 11 minutes left on my doorstep timer. I can't pause it, so unlike the Wonder Space timer, I can pause those, but I can't pause it, so I'll be quick. I'm gonna say goodnight now. I just created a whole twist that I didn't even know I was gonna do. I'm so excited for the way this is going to end. I did not know I was gonna do this. It just happened as I was writing it in the outline. I didn't know that's where this was going. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is good. If I was one of those people who could write out of order, I would so write this scene first. But I'm not one of those people. It would completely mess it up for me. But I'm gonna go. I will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully have a good day after we start. I've done, this is the second 30-minute sprint. Normally I would do 45, but I wasn't really sure how much brain power I was gonna have, so I was trying to keep it at 30 so that I wouldn't overextend myself. We'll see how many words I have at the end of this. Then after some sleep, I can edit 2 chapters. There's some other stuff to do tomorrow too, as far as like posting on Patreon, the next part in the Nathan and Brennan story, and some other stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go finish this part in this outline. She's tied up right now, literally. Okay, bye, good night. You're getting the messy version of me today, so sorry. And I just sat down, so I really don't want to get back up to turn the light on across the room. That would maybe shine a better light on me, but then again, maybe that's better, because then you won't see exactly how messy I look. But, look, it's Tuesday, and I'm working. I'm chugging along, trying to get this 2K words for the day so I can switch over to editing. I'm almost there. A few more 100 words or whatever, but I'm not stuck per se. I know that I'm nearing the end of this outline. That's the end of the story, and we're in like the height of everything happening, so I'm just trying to figure out how I wanted to wrap it up. They ended up in a hostage situation that I did not actually plan for in my head, but you know, that's what happened. I was thinking earlier how interesting it is that I'm not a pantser, but I do think that outlining, even in the outlining process, it involves a little bit of pantsing, because you're outlining. You don't exactly, you have a few details in your head of how you want the story to begin and end, and how you want it to move along and everything. But so I feel like outliners do have a bit of pantsing in them. We just get our pantsing out of the way in the outlining process. Therefore, when we're drafting, and of course that's not to say that when you're drafting things don't occur and pop up, such as they did when I was outlining. But I just thought that was real interesting how I'm not a pantser, but in a way sometimes outlining does make me feel like a pantser, because I don't think anyone goes into outlining their books knowing all of the details of what's going to happen, because that's why you're outlining the story, is to figure it out. So in a sense, that is kind of pantsing. Anyway, just ramblings. I'm not making any sense. But I have had nourishment for the day. I've had water. I'm almost finished my water. I'm just trying to get to the editing part, but I haven't been getting my 2K words. I really want to get them today, so I'm determined. I'm just gonna ignore the fact that my wrist is hurting, and I probably should have used the heated wrist brace at some point earlier today, but I would have. I guess I could have typed with it on, but it's kind of constricting. So anyway, that's enough of whatever update this was. I'm sorry, it's a little rambly, but I'm gonna go back to working now. Hi. Oof. Is it possible I look more of a mess now? Yeah, probably. Anyway, I don't care. It's just been a lounge kind of day. A lounge, and I don't care that I look a mess kind of day. So, okay, I just finished my second chapter of the day. So I got my 2 chapters done. I got 2,000 words written in my outline. And I think I'm actually almost finished my outline. Then I have to do the character sketches, but I think I'm almost finished my outline for Mackenzie Brown book 5. Oh, it's gonna end so good. Well, I know how it's gonna end. It's gonna end in a way that the ending has nothing actually to do with the whole entire mystery of the book, but it's a personal ending more so than a ending that has to do with the story. But how this story and case is gonna wrap up, I think I know how it's gonna end. I'm trying to figure out, is someone else gonna die? Does the killer actually die, or killers, or oops, I'm telling too much. Anyway, I have 2 chapters left, 32 and 33. I'm like getting really excited. I need to go tear off the tab. There's a lot of dialogue in in the last 2 chapters actually. So hoping, but I cut out quite a few words and phrases and summed up some phrases. I'm finding it a lot easier to cut as I get near the end of the book. I don't know if it's just I want to be done, or just a really trimming of the fat, so to speak. Because I've taken such time away from this book, I'm finding it real easy to just go in and be like, yeah, I don't need to say that. Oh, I said that multiple times just in 2 different ways. I really don't need to repeat that, even though it's technically not a repeat sentence, because the sentence is not the same, but the meaning is the same, if you understand what I'm saying. Like if I can't give an example because I've already passed it and exited and crossed it out, and I'm not gonna go back to but like if you say, y'all know what I mean, when you say something and then like maybe the next sentence you basically say the same thing, you just word it differently, but it's the same thing. And all of that kind of is just trying to fluff up the word count, really. And I don't write with the intention of, well, let me fluff it up here so I can get more words. I really do at the time think that I need to repeat the thing again. But I think one time Eva said something to me, because if you don't know, in The Weight of Her, Eva actually was the very first person that actually ever read The Weight of Her in its original state form, before it was revised and before, you know, it got to the stage of being ready to publish. And I think Eva, in her critique, she gives great critique. I don't know if she's doing it paid critique, but if she ever does, trust me, it's worth it. But she said in her critique notes that habit of repeating things, because she said you're not trusting your reader. You're thinking you need to repeat this information, thinking that the reader's not going to remember that they already read this, and that you have to remind them. Readers are smarter than that, which obviously as a reader I know this, but when you're writing, you're like, you just want to make sure that people get the point that you're trying to get across, not seeing that you don't have to, beat a dead horse. You don't have to keep saying the same thing in different ways. They'll get it. And so yeah, some of those, all of that, it was long-winded. To say I caught a couple of instances like that, but a lot less of them than in the book that Eva read. So my writing's getting better, yay. But yeah, I'm gonna go. It's time to wind down now. I'm mentally exhausted, and not physically because I haven't gone anywhere, but I'm mentally a little drained, and just should watch some YouTube videos, because I've been really not watching a lot of YouTube videos lately, which is weird for me because y'all know I'm a stickler for watching a certain amount of YouTube videos in the evening. But since I've been trying to get more habitual about my writing and things, I've been unintentionally cutting a lot of YouTube video watching out. Not that I've meant to, it's just that when I get around to it, it's like, oh, it's time to write or do, something pertaining to writing, or read, because reading is important. Anyway, rambling's enough. I'm going to go. Oh, hello, hi. Okay. Oof, I really need to put this heating pad on my knee. But I'm gonna say goodnight here really quickly, because I might wrap up this outline tonight. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But we're in the heightened moment here, and I think I can figure out how to bring it to a close. And then, I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But as you can see, my timer is on my forest app. It's still going. And I'm playing my ambient mystery sounds music and snacking on some chips while I write. So I'm going to go and say goodnight. See you tomorrow. Good night. Night. It's Wednesday. I probably should have turned the fan down. It's fine. It's Wednesday, and it looks like it's actually about to rain outside, but I have been working. I finished Mackenzie Brown Book 5 outline. I finished the outline. And I have able to get my 2K words for the day. I actually have 2,163 words for the day. Now I am in the process of editing one chapter. I don't know that I'm going to be able to finish editing it before my stream, probably not, but I'll try. And if not, then I'll just edit it afterwards, after the stream is over. hoping I can finish that too and then check both of those off for today. I still have to do the character sketches and some research for some things. So I'm not like the before work isn't completed, you know, so I can't start drafting. Plus I'm going to also start out, well, this actually has nothing to do with Mackenzie Brown Book 5, because I can start drafting Mackenzie Brown Book 5 and still work on my pen name outlines, because I had kind of pushed that to the outlines of the pen name to the side, because I have to rework them into a romantic suspense. I have to gear them towards a romantic suspense, basically. But I had pushed that to the side to finish the outline for Mackenzie Brown Book 5. But now that's finished, and I'm just going to be doing like some light research and some character sketches and stuff. I like how it ends and the twist that I surprise myself with. I like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go set up, well, get ready for my stream in a little bit. I'm trying to finish editing my outline. We'll see. I'll be back. But hi, welcome to Wednesday Madness. Okay, bye. Okay, hi, hello. It is well after my stream because it's midnight, and we're just gonna pretend that we're still on Wednesday. You know why we're gonna pretend we're still on Wednesday? Because I have not edited my last 2 chapters yet, and I am going to finish those last 2 chapters tonight, and it's going to say that it was finished on Wednesday. So that's just between me and you. Just between me and you. It is after midnight, but shh. I'm gonna go finish editing these 2 chapters, and we're gonna pretend that they were done on Wednesday, okay? Our little secret. Don't tell anyone. We're finishing this tonight. Okay, I'll be back. Bye. Anyway, why am I orange? Why does this do this to me every so often? Like, why is it turning me orange? I don't like the color orange. Anyway, I am in the middle of watching videos, and I'm supposed to be writing at the moment, but I am not writing tonight. And here's why. Hear me out. I finished 2 things today. I just realized that not only did I finish my edits tonight, it's still Wednesday. Shh. Well, I finished my edits on Wednesday, but I finished my outline for Mackenzie Brown Book 5. I think that deserves a few hours of respite. I will work tomorrow. Don't worry. I really didn't have me finishing my edits until like maybe Friday. So then naturally then I would have been off of writing the next day. So it felt more like I get to celebrate by taking the day off kind of thing, because the next day was Saturday. But anyway, I'm feeling very, now when I say I finished my edits, I think let me clarify. I finished the major part. I read back over it. I didn't see any plot holes. I didn't, checking for that, and obviously changing phrasing, catching crutch words if I can. But, and here's why I said that like that. So that was just like the major edit pass. But now I gotta go back and look for more crutch words because I know I didn't catch them all. And I did a little control F, whatever. The word just is still, and I took out quite a few. It's still in there over 700 times. We're not gonna talk about the word that because it's in there a lot. And shockingly, my phrase "all of these" is not in there as many times as I thought it was. Maybe I just nipped it in the bud along the way better than I did the other words. It's kind of hard to cut out just and that because those are like the crutch words. Yes, they're also like words that kind of tie things together, and without them it's kind of like maybe not sound so right. But I'm gonna go back and see if maybe the sentences, if they can be cut, then they need to be cut because the book is 120,000 words, so we're not gonna talk about that. But I don't really mind a long book. And then after after I go through for crutch words or recheck for crutch words, and obviously naturally spelling things or whatever, I think I caught quite a few of them. I think it's more of a, not that I didn't know how to spell the words, just typing too fast. Sometimes type too fast and type a wrong letter here and a wrong letter there. But then I want to use the read aloud feature now that I actually don't mind it. The read aloud feature to hear how it flows and sounds and everything and go through that. And so it's not done. There will be a couple of more passes, but I feel like the major overall edit is done. Cross fingers. Either way, I finished. So my board is clear. Can't see it right now, but I can see my post-its are gone. There's no post-its left on my little board anymore. And then my outline, I finished that earlier in the afternoon. I still have some other stuff I need to outline, but Mackenzie Brown Book 5 the outline is done. I still need to do character sketches and details and stuff like that. There's a bit of research that I need to do. I think I just said this earlier, but so there's all of that. So I'm not quite ready to jump into drafting just yet, but I should be by August 1st. Anyway, I'm taking out here. Bye. It is also Thursday, the 10th, and I'm having a really off day, which is shocking after my successful finishing of my edits and my outline. I thought my day would be going a little smoother. I had intended on not writing in the wee hours of the morning like I've been doing as kind of a little mini celebration, but I was intending to write something today, and I have been doing some writing by hand, working on the character sketches for Mackenzie Brown Book 5, but I've just felt really sluggish today, and I know I'm still in my PJs because it's pajama day, which might also contribute to the sluggish feeling, but I wasn't going anywhere, and it's almost laundry day, so as you might imagine, a little low on clothing, so I wasn't gonna, anyway, I would say I'm a little slow starting, but I'm just feeling really sluggish today altogether. So I'm gonna actually start trying to work on the pen name outline for the novellas that I want to write. Actually, I'm gonna type up what I already have reworked for book one outline. I didn't finish it yet, but I had started it, so I'm gonna type that up and then hopefully finish that. I don't know. It's just I did start the edit for my vlog video. I'm moving really slow today. I woke up late, which I hadn't intended on sleeping in. It has been a really rough pain week. It's like my body is it's like those 3 days last week that I shouldn't have done back to back is really catching up with me and my body. And last night I was having back pain. I just things hurt. It's not a level 10, so that's a good thing. But it's not it's very persistent pain. And the heating pads and things aren't working. My wrist is actually starting to hurt now. Handwriting earlier probably didn't help that, but yeah, just having a rough day today. But I'm gonna get back to doing something. I'll let you know what that something is later. Bye. Hi. You remember how I said I didn't understand or didn't get why I feel so sluggish? I remembered, or I figured it out. Mother Nature has visited. She visited this morning, actually. So, no wonder I went to bed on a high of finishing things and woke up feeling quite sluggish and not like doing anything. Mother Nature would be why. Feel a little crampy, a little tired, even though I overslept. Yeah. That explains it. But I've been trying to working on the character stuff on Mackenzie Brown, and then I went to the pen name, which, remember, I said I'm now gearing towards romantic suspense. So I'm reworking that outline and trying to restructure some things. But I think while she goes out there to eat for a hot second, I'm gonna take my little crampy butt and go stretch across the bed and do some reading for a few moments, and then get up and go start to prepare dinner. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be back later, maybe. I don't know. Okay, bye. Oh, has it not been that long? And have I just not done anything? I did go fix dinner, which was an ordeal that also made my back hurt worse. It's fine. I need to go get the heating pad because my whole side hurts. It's just, oh, Mother Nature. Gift. She's a gift, that one. Yeah. I feel terrible that I haven't really done anything today. And if I was doing the 75 hard part of this challenge, I would have to start over because today, nothing was really done. I mean, yeah, nothing. No, that's not true. Not nothing. I have been very slowly working on my pen name outline. And when I say slowly, I mean slower than molasses. I have not dipped back into When Love Calls. I was supposed to go over the crutch words today. I did not. I've just been, I did some reading. I've just been trying to manage my pain. And trying to manage my pain. And gosh, I have a doctor's appointment Monday. It is about time for some more tramadol. Because it's been, she now spaces out my appointments to when it's the next time she can do the prescription. I'm just really in pain right now. I'm not even necessarily tired, although I probably could go to sleep easily. There are things that hurt. It's just not a great pain day. So I'm trying not to beat myself up over the fact that I haven't really done much work today. And yet, I know that I need to be doing stuff. My periods aren't always this painful, actually. But I guess as I get older and you combine the period with the RA, the regular pains of that, I don't know. It's not a good time today. It's not a good time. So, oddly enough, that means you're seeing more updates from me, well, more of me, because I don't have much B-roll, because I haven't been doing much of anything I'm supposed to be doing, because I can't focus when I'm in pain, like a lot of pain. I need to go get the heating pad. That's what I need to go do. Maybe that'll help alleviate some things. This is day 1, so it'll probably, the pain part of the period will probably ease up probably towards the end of the day tomorrow, which I guess just in time for the weekend. But and then I'm so used to dealing with the regular pain from the RA that I can manage. It's just when you combine them both, it's like, could we not do that, Mother Nature? Could we not? Anyway, I'm rambling now. I should go. I still have my outline pulled up, so I may actually go back and work on a little bit of it, but I'm really trying to manage right now. So I'm gonna go. Bye. Say goodnight here. I'm actually gonna go do some reading. Did I mention that I finished Broken Perfect Lies? I don't think I did. I finished Broken Perfect Lies earlier, Katie Wismer's book. I've been kind of slowly reading that since the beginning of the year, actually. Yes, it has taken me this long to read it. No, that does not have anything to do with how good it is, because it's really, really good. It's just that that's the book that I've been reading, because it's an ebook, and I would take it with me when I go out there to eat, to distract me, or to try to keep her from bothering me. So I would take it out there to read. So it would be my dinner time book, basically, and I would just take it with me to read. So I'd only read maybe not even a couple of pages, depending on how fast I eat. Whatever, I could read in that time that I was eating dinner. So it was my dinner book. But it's really, really good. I finally finished it today, and it was amazing. I just love it. I love it so much. She always talks about how that book doesn't do well, or as well as she had hoped it would do, but I don't understand why, because it's a really great book. But yeah, today was kind of crap. I felt like crap pretty much all day, and I have to go out tomorrow to the laundry to do laundry, and I had to go to the store to get a couple of items, but today was a wash. See, if I was doing the 75 hard, I'd have to start over again. Today was a complete wash. We're gonna talk at the end of tomorrow about how not well I'm doing in this challenge. It's fine. It's not fine. But I need to step it up because I'm not doing well in this challenge. I'm doing well in some aspects. Yes, I know. I finished my edits and I finished my outline. That's, that's going fine. It's just a lot of the other aspects. It's been a really bad pain week. So the whole movement part hasn't happened yet. The 25 minutes a day, when I don't go anywhere of exercising because I just had a really rough pain week. It's just, it haven't found a rheumatologist yet. I've been calling, I just haven't found one yet that either takes my insurance or that's close enough because I can't get one that's going to be like half an hour or to an hour away because I just don't have the gas to keep in my car to make that kind of appointment. I don't have the gas right now to even get to an initial appointment that would be that far away. So it needs to be somewhere in the area, but then they have to take my insurance for as long as I have it because who knows how long that'll be. But anyway, I'll brief you on that. What's not going well and what's going well. Some things that I kind of just let fall by the wayside. And I really need to get on the ball with those things because I put those things in the challenge for a reason. I really want to, improve those things, those aspects, and those habits. And I haven't done a great job of it these first 2 weeks, but we'll get into that tomorrow. I'm going to bed. I'm not going to bed just yet, but I am going to end this for tonight. Good night. Bye. Hi. Let's see if I can get you angled correctly here. So, okay, hi. As you can see, I'm at the laundromat. Ooh, that breeze just felt good. Can we get more breezes like that one? Because then I won't regret not turning my air back on. Anyway, yes, I'm sitting in the car with the windows down instead of the AC on because my gas is low. The light is about to come on. Might be on already if I turn it on. And I know someone told me that AC has nothing to do with your gas and running your gas down, but I don't believe that because whenever I run the AC, my gas runs down a little bit quicker. Could just be psychological in my head, but I feel like it has something to do with it. Anyway, I thought it would best to not turn the car on and put the AC on because my gas light is about to come on. So, just it was sweaty me. Oh gosh, I'm tired. My knee hurts. My back hurts again. My back is real sore lately for the last couple of days. It's really strained. And any amount of standing hurts my back. But it seems like even less amount of standing will hurt my back now. Heating pad did not help. Maybe I didn't leave it on there long enough. I don't know. Because the heating pad gets really, really hot. And then I can't take it because it's really, really hot. And it's hot in the house. Well, it's hot in the room. It's hot in the room. Because she never leaves the AC on long enough for the air to actually reach the back of the house. It's fine. It's fine. There's a recommended number you're supposed to put your thermostat on. She does not put it on that. It literally comes on and like 2 minutes later, it's off. And I'm just like, it's 90 degrees outside. What are you doing? Anyway, so I feel less, well, I guess I had to feel less sluggish than I did yesterday because I had to go out the house. But I don't feel as crappy as I did yesterday. Like I said, first day of the period. Second day I should be a little better. Also, Junior Whoppers used to be bigger than this. I don't know if you can tell the actual size of this thing from, because it might just look bigger on the camera, but it's very small. I might as well have gotten a hamburger. I've gotten Junior Whoppers before in the past, and they were bigger than this. They weren't as big as the Whopper, obviously, but they weren't that much smaller than the Whopper. But anyway, this is what my rewards allowed me to get. With my rewards, I could get a free Junior Whopper because I had enough points. And then they do this thing with any size fry for free as long as you order at least $1 worth of something. So I ordered $1 small, teeny tiny value soda. It's $1.49. I figured I could afford $1.50. And then I got my free fries. So I got my whole meal for $1.50. I thought it was pretty good. Of course, I had points, which I now have to build back up. But anyway, tangent, sorry. I'm gonna go eat, so I'm not gonna talk long. I will say my challenge is not, I alluded to it last night. I have to step up my game because my challenge is it's not going the way I want it to go, especially as far as I'm supposed to be adding extra social media, and I haven't really been doing a good enough job at that. I do have my scheduled social media, which is a given, but I wanted to add on top of that, like in real time post, and I haven't been doing a great job of that. I think I probably need to set up some posts to go out beforehand, and then I can post them in real time, because the hang up that I'm having is when it comes time to do the social media part of my challenge, I haven't created any posts, so I have to then create the post, and so trying to squeeze in writing and working on the outline and then editing, and it just didn't. But now I'm finished editing. Well, the first pass of editing, the harder pass of editing. Now I gotta go back and do crutch words and do the read along version, and oh gosh, it's hot. And I need to put my wrist brace back on because my wrist hurt. It's just been a day so far. I didn't even set the timer. I was supposed to set the timer. It was 26 minutes. I don't know what time it was when I came back in the car. Doing real great here, guys. Doing real great. Did not set the timer. No. Dismiss. Timer. It cannot be 26 minutes now. It's probably not even 23, but we're going to set it for 23 because that's what we're going to do. Anyway, is the timer set though? I don't see it. Where is the timer? I'm struggling. But hopefully I can go back in and go over some of these crutch words in my book. I didn't do it yesterday. I was supposed to. I didn't. But I also need to start editing this video. I don't know. First thing I'm going to do is fold clothes. So there's that. I don't have to fix dinner at least because I fixed dinner last night and tonight. So there's that. I do have to fix the rice. Okay, anyway. I'm going to go. And I'm going to read my book in there. I'm going to finish eating this quickly so I can go in with the AC in the laundromat. Not a thrilling car chat this time, but, I do what I can. I'll be back. Bye. Hi, hello. I am. What am I doing? Well, as you saw, I'm editing this video. I'm going through the chatty bits, and I don't know what else I'm doing. I'm making my weekend list and reading. I started reading. Hold on, because X that out. I started reading this book by. Hold on. I'll go back to the beginning so you can see the cover. By Cody the writer. Here on YouTube, Cody Wayne Morris is what the name is published under, but he's Cody the writer here on YouTube. He's been chronicling his journey to publishing his book, The Ghostwriters Club, a novel, and so I just started reading that today, and it's starting off pretty good. I'm very intrigued already, so I'll let y'all know how that goes when I'm finished. I'm about to do my Duolingo. And of course, I mean, that's my dinner book. Just remember, I have a dinner book. This is, of course, I'm still reading this. I was reading this earlier at the laundromat. I was gonna work over outline, but then I'm like, well, it's the weekend. It's about to be the weekend. I don't write on the weekend, so might as well just leave that to start next week to work on the pen name outlines. I may work on it over the weekend, even though I don't typically write over the weekend, but if I can get my video done in a good enough time, I might work on that line. We'll see. My head is cut off, sorry. I also need to do some graphics. I also just remembered that when I go back to go over the crutch words and do the read aloud read through of my book, I need to start pulling out quotes and things so that I start marketing this book. If you're a member of my Patreon, you'll see all of the graphics and things that I come up with first, because I will most likely, actually I will post whatever fun stuff that I start promoting with there first. All my behind the scenes stuff first. I just realized that I am filming a video. Well, I have a separate video that I was supposed to be filming a second video strictly on the editing of this novel, but then I realized that as I'm vlogging, I'm telling you about how the editing is going. So then, why the second video? But I'm gonna keep what I have over there, and I am probably gonna take bits and bobs from the vlogs over the past few weeks that I've been editing, especially when I've gotten really heavy into it, and add that to that video. But I think I'm gonna make it a process of me self-publishing, so it's gonna include all the things about the, formatting and getting cover done and all that kind of stuff, and so maybe just to make that video a little different, so it won't be included in the regular vlogs or anything. It'll be Patreon video, more likely, that I'll probably put on YouTube months down the line. But we're about to get into the time where I start doing some behind the scenes stuff and some deleted parts, because I do have some deleted things from the book, some things that I cut out in the revision process that I liked, and give context to certain characters, but they're not in the book anymore. So I have some of those things that I'm going to include in my stuff for the Patreon. And yeah, I've been thinking about some things to create to help promo this book. Oh no, that's too much. That's too much of a theme that I have. Can I do that again?
Well, no, I didn't do that in the way of her. There was a journal in the way of her. The mother's journal, but you didn't really see any of the entries. And I have the diary because I was thinking if I could do like a separate thing for when I calls, like pieces of Autumn's journal.
No, can't do that. Ooh, ooh, but I could create bonus material like epilogues and stuff, which I hadn't thought of until now. Like, until now, you just saw the brain. Oh gosh, well, my chins were showing. Anyway, I'm gonna go, because I've just gotten too rambly, and yeah, I'll be back later. I'm gonna go work on editing this video some more. Okay, bye. I forgot to turn the fan down again. Oh, I look like I've really been through it today. It was hot outside, so there's that. It's hot in here too, so there's also that. So this brings me to the end of the vlog. Hold on. Wait, no, I don't like that angle. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, hello. So as I'm editing this vlog, I see that it is already at 59 minutes long. That's without my 6-minute clip from earlier, and however long this clip is going to be. So we'll make it quick. I'll try. I realize I need to step my game up with the 75-90 challenge. I am okay. I have a doctor's appointment on Monday, so maybe if I can tell her or express to her how hard of a time I'm having finding a rheumatologist, she can narrow down the options that are in my network for taking my insurance and also within my area. So that hopefully I can address that next week. And I need to do better at doing some type of movement on the days I'm not going anywhere. It's just this week was not a great pain week. And last week I went out 3 times when I should have. But, which is probably why this has not been a great pain week. Actually the last couple of weeks have just been not great pain-wise. Although I feel like last week with the 3 days out, I kind of did that to myself. It was a balance between the mental and the physical. My mental wanted to be out of this house. My physical did not. I let the mental win. So sometimes it bees that way. But I also need to step up my reading game because I'm supposed to be reading nonfiction as well as my fiction, and I have not been, unless you count political articles online, which is probably not what should count. So there's that. Read plenty of those. I'm gonna start re-outlining my pen name stuff because I really want to start working on those. I also want to start working on my poetry essay collection again. I think I'm ready to start working on it again. I stopped working on it before because it got a little too emotional for me. But I think I'm ready to dive back into that. We'll know when I do whether I'm really ready or not. And yeah, I got things to work on, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna dive back into When Love Calls, going over the crutch words, and then doing the read aloud, read along, whatever that feature is on Word. I need to start pulling quotes and things as I'm reading it back again. So there's that. So still more work to do on When Love Calls. So the work isn't over yet. Clearly, it's not over until it's published. So, and even then, there's a whole new set of work that begins after that. But yeah, a good week in terms of I finished the edits and I finished my outline. But there's still lots of things that I was slacking on, so I just need to improve on that and work on improving those habits. And this is going to be really short because my hand is starting to hurt, or should I say my wrist is really starting to hurt, and I don't need both of them hurting because I only have one heated wrist brace. So that's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays, live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store with writer merch, becoming a member on my Patreon, or tipping me on my Ko-fi, all of those links can be found in the description box below. And until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day. Bye.